Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I am your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and today I am here to review the newest horror film creeping into theaters, Lights Out. After a bizarre incident involving a malevolent spirit at his business, a husband and father is dead. While the family is in mourning, the man's widow begins talking to one of her old friends. Only the friend is dead, and it happens to be the same being. The woman's son soon finds out about her friend and has trouble sleeping and living in the house with the spirit. Soon the boy's older sister comes into the picture, having suffered a similar situation when she was younger with their mother. She soon realizes the ghost she thought was all a bad dream all those years is actually real and still tormenting her family. So what did I think of Lights Out? I thought it's a decent horror film. One of my favorite things about the genre is when a movie can creep me out, and I'm happy to say there certainly were a few creepy moments throughout this movie. Seeing the spirit, known as Diana, lurking around in the darkness with its eyes glowing and long fingers could be quite unsettling for many audience members. This being does have a few rules, though, one being she has to stay out of the light. There are some really creative scenes playing with the light and the darkness as the ghost stalks her prey. I like that we only get a couple of close-up looks at the villain, as we mostly just see her in the shadows, and she's not overshown. The audience finds out more on the spirit's backstory as the characters figure it out, and it's all pretty interesting. I could nitpick and say I was left with a few unanswered questions, but at the end of the day with this kind of movie, I'll give it a pass. There's a good amount of tension and suspense throughout the film, whether it be the characters walking through darkness with a flashlight not knowing where the creature could be, or when they're in the basement using a blacklight and seeing her appear. All of the jump scares are earned, and there aren't any there for cheap reasons. There are a couple of cheesy romantic moments between the boy's sister and her lover, but they're likable enough to let it slide. Nice work by the cast, which includes Teresa Palmer, how you doing, as Rebecca, the young woman who dealt with her mother and her odd friend years before when her father left them and is trying to protect her brother. Gabriel Bateman as Martin, Rebecca's brother who's deathly afraid of Diana and wants her gone. Alexander De Persia, not sure, as Brett, Rebecca's non-boyfriend, quote-unquote, who she's been dating for over 8 months, who gets drug into this fray. Maria Bello as Sophie, Rebecca and Martin's mother, whose old spirit friend comes back when she's going through rough times. Billy Burke as Paul, Sophie's second husband, who has a run-in with Diana. And Alicia Vela-Bailey as Diana herself, the vengeful spirit who can't go near the light. Lights Out is enjoyable and one of the better recent PG-13 rated horror flicks I've seen. I'm going to give it the rating of do it. Alright, well that's the show. I'll be back with another review tomorrow when I review Ice Age Collision Course. And also next week I'm going to be coming at you with a bunch more reviews. I'm going to be doing Batman the Killing Joke, as well as Nerve, as long as it comes to a theater near me, Jason Bourne, and Bad Moms. So make sure you tune in back for those and a few other random reviews sprinkled in there as well. But until then, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. YouTube.com/Westside515. You can like the show on Facebook, Facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter and the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.